Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live VIPIR 6 in partnership with AECom, built to deliver a better world.
Good morning and thanks for watching. Your time now 4:45. We'll get your Wednesday morning started with a live look in from the Jiffy Lube Skyview Network camera from Augusta Regional Airport and Bushfield, finding mostly clear skies. Currently across the viewing area, not too bad. Another mild start. We're at 69 degrees in Augusta, even a few lower 70s on the board in Waynesboro, as well as Sylvania at 72, also Millen and Swainsboro. 70 degrees right now in Evans, 69 currently in Edgefield, as well as Lincolnton, and 67 degrees in Thompson. No rainfall right now on WJBF Live VIPIR 6 radar. We're dry from Edgefield to Evans and from Aiken to Waynesboro, and just a small chance for a few widely scattered showers developing later on this afternoon. Currently across Georgia and South Carolina, you notice some very, very light rain, just a few sprinkles around Macon, Georgia. A lot of this not reaching the ground after some earlier rain overnight last night into early this morning. As we zoom out across the southeast, that's all the moisture we can find again around Macon and north of Albany, and again a lot of that not reaching the ground. High pressure is dominant, and that will keep the skies mostly sunny early today, but later on this afternoon, small chance for just a few widely scattered pop-up showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm. And notice around the northeast coast, there is Tropical Storm Jose just kind of hanging out, producing some rough surf around the Jersey Shore, also some gusty winds. For us, though, early tomorrow morning, we'll start the day again with plenty of sunshine and just a small chance for a stray shower, mainly across our southern line counties as we head throughout the day on Thursday. Friday afternoon, more of the same before we get ready for a beautiful autumn weekend, and we'll also see some cooler, drier temps just in time for the weekend. Latest on Tropical Storm Jose, now moving northeast at 65 miles per hour with those maximum sustained winds, and Jose will continue to move to the northeast and then drop down to the south over the next few days, so just kind of sitting there spinning as we head towards the weekend, again causing rough surf around the northeast coast. Certainly nothing to joke about is very strong Category 5 Hurricane Maria with maximum sustained winds, very impressive, 165 miles per hour. Center of circulation now just about 20 miles west-southwest of St. Croix. It is doing a number on the U.S. Virgin Islands as well as the British Virgin Islands, and will eventually make landfall across the eastern tip of Puerto Rico, causing again extensive damage. The forecast track remaining as a Category 5 to 4 throughout the next few days, then downgrading to a 3 as it will continue to make that turn towards the north, and that is certainly good news for the Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina coastline. Coming up for today, not bad at all. Partly cloudy skies with an afternoon shower. Look for highs today of 92, so still well above average. A few clouds and mild tonight with morning lows tomorrow morning down to 67. Your WJBF Live VIPIR 7-day forecast for Thursday and Friday, a small chance for a shower and storm each afternoon. Highs around 92 to 89. Fall arrives Friday afternoon after 4, so we're getting ready for a beautiful weekend. Saturday and Sunday, mostly sunny, highs in the upper 80s, and the upper 80s continue with sunshine Monday and Tuesday of next week.